It finally came out. The Pooh Shiesty video.
Oh, shit. You drunk this done deal. Bro, let them know it's a done deal. Why it's a done deal? Let them know you dropping me. I drop you. No, say it. Pooh Shiesty dropping 10-17. Shout out to real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did that. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped. You drop. Signed the paper. I signed the paper. It's done.
And that video has people running back their previous comments. Y'all remember Morgan, not right? Well, he said this. Roll it.
I'm still waiting for Ashton Kutcher to come into the recording studio and be like, yo, Gucci Mane, you've been punked. Sadly, I don't think that's going to happen. That looks like a real video. It looks like when the police reports first came out, it was clear there was no surveillance cameras inside the recording studio room where the kidnapping happened. And so Pooh had a chance. The security guard who gets robbed at gunpoint of his Rolex watches, Pooh could say, that's not me. But the thing was going to be, is Gucci going to testify and say what happened in the room? Gucci will probably still have to testify if Pooh makes him by taking it to trial, but more than likely Pooh's going to need to cop out a plea because the federal sentencing guidelines are so bad. How do you take out a camera in the room with no surveillance and then record that? Drugs. That has to be drugs. This is truly a lesson in life, ladies and gentlemen. This world is delicate and fragile, and if you have opportunity and you waste it, or worse, you bury yourself, it's over. You only live once. It's precious. Take care of yourself.
The sponsor of this video is Cloaked. And there are a lot of people who are wondering why I'm going so hard to go with Cloaked and push it and everything. I want to share with y'all something that happened to me on March 7th of this year, right? And what happened was, and this is all real, this is literally out of my damn inbox. They put up my social, they put up my full name, they put up my birthday, they even put up every number I ever had and every address that I ever freaking lived at. These are real text messages, by the way, sent via goddamn Instagram. So when you see me go hard for Coke, understand, I didn't know how they got that info. That's the second time in 5 years that people try to extort my personal info. First time I voted, second time I just said do what you're going to do. Please don't be like me. Try Cloak today. They give you 30% off with that QR code, or tap the link in the description, or hit the pinned comment. See what data brokers sold your info today. Just take the challenge. If you don't like it, hey, don't sign up. Just see what info they have. That's all I'm asking. Try Cloak today. But if you recall, once upon a time, he has said this.
Surprise, surprise. The internet has no idea what they're talking about when it comes to the Pooh Shiesty case. Case in point, let me show you the first 5 seconds of the press conference from the Department of Justice, which it sounds like they have no idea what they're talking about when they talk about the Pooh Shiesty case.
I'm Ryan Rabel. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday.
He just said this week, 9 individuals, including well-known music artists, kidnapped. This happened back on January 10th. Why is the internet wrong? Well, people who are saying that there's this guy on video pulling a gun on Gucci, if the feds have you on video pulling a gun on Gucci while you're on home confinement, not allowed to have a gun on January 10th, you get arrested January 11th, maybe January 12th. By February, you're cooked. By March, you're already violated and doing your time. This is April. Now, one thing that's to note, I think the fact that we're in April and this came out today is telling, because Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, was fired today, and we need to turn the page quickly. But I think this case seems, we'll see. I think obviously the feds have charged kidnapping, and the reason why you charge kidnapping is because it's not larceny. The guy didn't rob the recording deal rights. You're never going to prove to a jury that Pooh Shiesty had a premeditated plan to fly out to Dallas and then he's going to pull a gun on Gucci and get Gucci to sign away the contract rights. That's ridiculous. Okay? There was a lot of people in the room. Apparently, there was some violence in that room because the most injuries that we've heard of is some guy got choked and there was some abrasions on his neck. Okay, so something happened. But then, like, beyond that, the feds haven't really put anything. Chill out, bro. There's so many ways to defend a case like this. One of the things that I'd be looking out for is what everybody has to say, because if there's no video footage of what happened in the room and there's 6 people in a room, then it's going to be very interesting to see what the 6 people in the room have to say.
Now, me and Morgan, we don't like each other. We don't. I'm not sorry for how I'm gonna say this. He don't like me. I don't like him. We shade each other all goddamn day. So it is what it is. I don't wish no harm to him or nothing like that, but we don't get along. We don't like each other. It is fine. We grown as hell. He don't like what I do. I don't like what he does. I consider him a pander bear, and he considers me a novice, worst at best, about this much intelligence on all of this shit. But y'all want to know the reason why this was done? You ready for this shit? It was done so that the snitch doesn't have to reveal themselves. I know who sent this shit out. It wasn't the feds. I would love to blame the feds. I dislike the feds. I can't say the HA word because YouTube will strike and ban you. I disapprove, dislike, distrust, detest the feds, but they didn't do this. The reason why this was leaked, because of a couple of things. Idiots said, Ceddy Nash, there's no tape. You never see the tape and all that. I'm like, bro, I already seen this shit. None of that, everything. Anyways, so I already seen this shit. So on me, it doesn't really matter. But the funnier part and the interesting part is this. It was leaked because the person who's going to testify, hallelujah, he's not gonna have to testify and basically get his plea deal thrown on out the way, because at the end of the day, if Pooh Shiesty signs his plea deal, which they're going to be working on, it is what it is. It's all over now for the internet to finally see it and go, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. But there's one thing that did not happen in that video that people are refusing to point out. Oh, I don't know, because I've been watching my team, bro. We lost. We lost. But that Draco on camera was never pointed at him. Gucci Mane did something intelligent. Gucci Mane walked off knowing that the camera was there and had these dumbasses trick themselves because he walked towards the dude with the gun. They show the firearm. When I seen the video, I'm like, y'all some stupid some of them, you know what I'm saying? Sounding like Bird and Matt. Hey, y'all some stupid some of them bitches. But by him walking there, me thinking about it in hindsight, like getting to see it all over again, bruh, oh shit, okay. So there's that. Now here's the tough part. This is what Gucci Mane gets. I'm not absolving Pooh Shiesty for none of this shit because ultimately it's his fault. You let your emotions rule the damn day. See, after, well, let's back it up. When Gucci Mane stepped in that studio, Gucci Mane was under the illusion he can just give 50 grand to Pooh Shiesty and then Pooh Shiesty would knock out some songs and all that stuff, or let him hear what he already has and all this shit. And then they can absolve their differences and press on forward. That never happened. See, Gucci Mane was asked way before, let me out the contract, let me out the contract, let me out the contract. Gucci Mane like, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not letting you out the contract. Pooh Shiesty, let me out the contract, let me out the contract. When they were in the room, Gucci Mane was raising his voice, saying that, hey, bruh, I'm not letting go of that contract, man. If that's what you want, it's gonna cost some M's. Damn. Okay. Go, hey, 30. 30 go, you know, do what he does. Why is it Gucci Mane to blame though? And you said it's Pooh Shiesty's fault. Because Gucci Mane was handed $20 million to run his label, to find talent and do everything that he needed to do. Gucci Mane was not paying Pooh Shiesty while Pooh Shiesty was locked up. Gucci Mane did not give Pooh Shiesty any money while Pooh Shiesty got out. These are facts. Big facts. So you don't give anybody no damn money. You ain't taking care of nobody. You ain't doing shit. You're not doing a damn thing. You're making excuses and you're lying about why you can't pay these people. Everything I'm saying is 1,000,000% true. So now you're lying about shit and cats don't want to be lied to. Some of you guys on here will say, well, Ceddy Nash, and I've seen the comments and all this shit. Ceddy Nash, bro, it's still wrong. It's still wrong. It is wrong. But when you push a person to their breaking point, I can't get upset with them. I can still blame them, go, bro, you should have handled that completely differently. You could have did anyways, we ain't finna do all that. But here's the thing. Gucci Mane thought he was in power until he had it stripped of him. Now, the dad didn't want this shit to go down like this. I'm telling you this 100%. And I'll save it for Big Bang shit when we do his podcast, because I'm going to break some news on there so that everybody can eat off of this shit, and we'll just do it that way. But, oh my God. When you starve people, you piss people off, you talk to people, you talk them down and all that shit, this is what happens. Gucci Mane got robbed after that camera went off because they felt like he was trying to wiggle up out of there. Gucci Mane went out sad, went out bad. It is what it is. But the goal is to what? Make it back home. And some of you guys will say, well, Ceddy Nash, man, what would you do? I wouldn't have been in that situation. I don't do bad business like Gucci Mane does. So for you to say that, I would have already thought to myself, we on demon timing anyways, because I'm big badass Ceddy Nash. That's what I would have done. I would have showed up there with twice as many people and we would have got it cracking. Flat out. Because June 2nd, 2026, Pooh Shiesty was supposed to be in Atlanta, Georgia, performing with Gucci Mane. He never did it. Go look it up. But now, you know why it was released. You know why I believe it's Pooh Shiesty's fault. But at the end of the day, this all is going to be on Pooh Shiesty. You put niggas in crazy positions. The reason why everybody got robbed was because of Pooh Shiesty's energy when he left that damn place. See, all he would have had to have done was have Gucci Mane sign the damn contract. The video was not what people are trying to say, oh, hold this up in court and all of this shit. That was the second thing. It was literally for Gucci Mane to have that video thrown up on the internet. They were going to put the damn video out themselves. These dumbasses were already shopping the video around. I'm telling you. Tasha K can vouch for this. I'll put it that way. She can vouch for this shit because she was offered the video as well. The reason why the video was being shopped around was because it was supposed to basically signify Pooh Shiesty starting his own shit. I'm not 1017 no more. I got my own shit. And they were going to try to use it to hold up in court. But the first reason was for promo purposes. If you're saying, Nash, this is fucking stupid. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yes, I know. And if I would have told y'all this before, y'all would have been like, Nash, you on drugs. And I would have said, listen, I'm starting them all. But all in all, bro, it falls on Pooh Shiesty, but Gucci Mane is the linchpin. Both people did wrong. One person is going to cost him. Hopefully he gets a 20 ball. He better be praying he gets 20 years. I'm being completely honest. He better pray he can get 20 years. Maybe 17. Do the RDAP shit, you know what I'm saying? Even though technically he was already under RDAP, so I don't think they're gonna give it to him a second time. So you do 17, probably do about 16 and some change, 15 and some change, come home. You'll still be able to rap. You could be another BG. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this one, man. I know y'all like, damn, Nash, this is insane. Trust me. When I seen this shit, I was like, bruh, hell nah. But now y'all seen it. And this was a leak. This was a leak. It was posted on the internet by a specific person. Anyways, I might reveal them. I might say fuck it. I don't know. Y'all let me know. It depends on how this video does. Click right here, though, to see how Lil Durk and Diddy, the feds think they're both the same people now, bro. Click right here for that video and click right here for the playlist, and I will catch y'all in the next one.